Yeah. What'd you always picture yourself for 16?
And I am a peer recovery support specialist for the Division of Youth Services. Because my job is mostly direct service, I go to the site. I go to the sites. I meet with the youth usually, or with staff, and that's a weekly basis thing. I also go down to intake, so that's me traveling to Alexander, going down to intake and meeting with the youth directly. I couldn't do that anymore because we had to put limits on visitation. And I was like, well, while I'm sitting here, some of my most impactful experiences was hearing somebody else's story. I still want to do that. So I've been going to online recovery meetings.
Welcome everybody to the Recovery Clinic.
There's Recovery Clinic on Facebook. There's AA meetings on Zoom right now. So I was like, why don't I just bring that to our youth?
And we have Roger LaFleur over at Dermont. He is the head therapist with our young adults over there at our all men's facility.
So the online stuff has made it a lot easier to get more speakers to talk with our young people. It's actually become really convenient. Like, just for an example, today we had someone from Connecticut come in. That's a young person talking to young people.
So I'm Alex Perfetto. I'm from Connecticut. I am 26, even though I look like I'm a teenager. I've gotten that plenty of times.
That would have never happened in person. So I just kind of just created speaker meetings for our young people to listen in on once a week. It's become a new outlet and avenue for services, and for me, for what I've been doing for peer support. I definitely want to keep doing it. We need the face-to-face, don't get me wrong, absolutely. But we also, we could use this like maybe once a month or twice a month.
And then what advice would you give young people with similar experiences?
Talking to a therapist, the big thing is when you could tell that you could care, that they were involved.
Part of what I hope for is I would love to see some of these young people find strength in their experience and use that as a tool for themselves. I really want to see more involvement in the community where we can get our young people tied into community resources. As long as they know that the community supports them and they're not the enemy, then maybe there's a fighting chance that things will be a little bit different for the stigma of what it's like to be sent to a state-funded program like this.
Helps in so many ways. It helps yourself because you feel good, you're making a difference, and it helps the people who are listening. That's like, okay, I can get through this.
Cool. Good. All right, so I'm going to open the floor. Dermont, how y'all doing?